up, guys? It's Daily Clasher here, and I'm here with Nick Nyte from TeamBoomBeach. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, how's it going, guys? I am Nick, better well known as Nick at Night from TeachBoomBeach here, and I have been around since December making videos, but I've been a gamer for a really long time. But yeah, I'm excited to be here for this interview.
Alright, that's awesome. So let's get straight into it. What were the inspirations behind creating your channel? I know it's grown so much, so I want to know how you started it and what you started it off of.
Yeah, I started gaming. I've been playing mostly. I was an Xbox and PlayStation and like that kind of gamer before. But then as soon as I got into Clash and Boom, I was really into iOS gaming, and I was actually watching some of the YouTubers that have been doing it longer than me for a while in like 2013. And then it came to the end of the year, and I was like, hey, I want to do this. And especially since Boom Beach is about to come out, I decided to go ahead and make a channel that would be good for both for Boom and for Clash, kind of come up with some original series, as well as build off of some of the known things that have been done already when it comes to videos. But I kind of just put together the channel and just started going with it. And it took me until the middle of January just to get 100 subscribers, so just over a month. And then the month after that, I was at 1,000, and then it like 10 times. I don't know. It's just been crazy doubling since then. But yeah, I'm super lucky to have a good following in a really short amount of time.
So, based off of that, what did you change to make your channel grow that fast?
I tried to, at least when it came to Boom, because a lot has been done in Clash, I tried to do some original series. I did the quest to 300 was my first like main series I had on there, and then I did 400. A lot of people now are doing quests to certain medals. Obviously, that's been done trophy-wise in Clash, but I'd like to say I think I was the first in Boom to do it, at least the most consistent. And then I do upload at least one video a day every day for the last 4 months now. I have 217 videos, and I started on December 7th. So we are moving along. Some days I've had as much as 3 to 4, but I just have a lot of content I'm trying to get out right now and make sure I have how-to videos for everything from Hammermans to Dr. Terror to single player. So yeah.
That's awesome. So, knowing that, what would be the most helpful tip you have to give to about Boom Beach to new players?
For new players, there's a lot to learn, and joining the forums is probably one of the first steps you can do. There's whole sections about being new to Boom Beach, learning about the main components. There's basically learning about the defenses, learning about the different four main attack strategies, learning about the sculptor, which is something completely different from Clash, and then learning and it's just kind of general gameplay mechanics that you kind of pick up as you go, but it's very different, and there's a lot of good guides that are already written about it, but you play it very differently if you're a Clash player or if you're new to the game. It's not so much like you have to max out a base before you rank up, because there are no loot penalties for HQs, so it's just a lot to learn, but it can be done just looking at the new sections of the forums.
So, with that said, are you on the Supercell forums?
Yeah, I started in the Clash forums in the middle of 2013 just to kind of post my opinion here and there. It wasn't too active, but in the Boom Beach forums, I've been active since the beta stage, chatting with the people. I actually have a couple friends. We all kind of know who was in the Boom Beach forums before it went global, but my forum name is Nick at Night. You guys will see me post around there. I have a couple stickies in the Boom Beach general or in the strategy threads, so you guys will see my name around there.
So, based off of that, how do you come up with your new series?
For new series, I look to the accounts I have available to record with, as well as I have some friends that help me out with some recordings. But I've got 4 different accounts. I have the high-level Clash of Clans, the low-level Clash of Clans I just started playing, the high-level Boom Beach, which is my primary, and then the low-level. So I can do a Let's Play on those 4. I try to do things that are going to be interesting for Boom Beach, at least. I do the Dr. Terror coverage, the Hammerman series, and then the quest series, which are going to be medal goals, which are always fun. The Let's Play I kind of just have fun with and talk and chat about what's new to the game. So that kind of stuff, I go over what would be useful as a player playing the game for making the series. So some of my other series, like the head-to-head that I have with Noteworthy Games, I get together on Skype with these guys, the other YouTubers, and we collaborate on what ideas would be the most like engaging, entertaining to watch. So that's how we came up with the head-to-head. And then we have some other ones in the works after once the summer gets rolling. But we just finished the YouTube All-Stars series, which was, as you guys know, 9 YouTubers all coming together to make one clan and one series of videos. So that's pretty epic.
Yeah. So, When did you start playing Clash of Clans in Boom Beach, knowing that you've grown so big and you have 4 accounts? So when did you actually start all of this?
I started, my friend, we were just at the gym one day in like March, and I saw him playing Clash, and he introduced me to the game. And then from then on, I was hooked to Clash, and I was just like a major gamer. I followed all the sneak peeks. I followed the Twitter, the forums, all that stuff, but I never put any content out. I was just a player until end of September, end of October. And that's when I started recording myself and getting a setup going because I was busy. I was mostly I was working like random jobs trying to figure out what I want to do. But I do audio work and video work already. So I figured this would be an awesome fit. And so I started Clash in March of 2013, Boom in November of 2013, and then both of these new accounts just this month. So those are my primary accounts, so the high levels.
So, knowing that you've been playing for so long, what's a feature that you would want to see implemented in Boom Beach? And what are your opinions on the clan wars that were just recently implemented into Clash of Clans?
Okay, for Boom Beach, I always joke in the forums there's a new idea section. I want like boss levels of like sea monsters or like something that comes out of the water that you have to take down on like boss levels, but everyone always shoots that down. But I don't care, I still want it. Everyone can dream. But realistically, I'd like something where I can search players to do base reviews because I live stream 3 times a week currently on Twitch, and I do Boom and Clash, and I switch off. It's so easy to do reviews on Clash of people because you just look up their clan and find them. But in Boom, unless they're on your friends list or on the top 50, you can't find a player. I at least want to be able to find a player. So that's my main wish for Boom. And now Clash, I've done 3 wars since the update came out in the All Stars clan. Our main clan back home that I'm going back to after this series is done has already done a couple, but I like the layout of it. One thing that I'm finding is if you're doing high level clan wars and I was building go wipe armies, it it's very draining on the elixir, and unless you win, you lose a lot of elixir, just not really for any reward really. So I'd like to see maybe a little better loot distribution, but overall I like the system so far. It's definitely a nice little change of pace from just multiplayer.
Yeah, I know. In my personal opinion, I'm in a clan, and we recently had a clan war. I won a go wipe army, and I used like 500,000 elixir on
Yeah.
one go wipe, and like we lost, and I got none, like really little back in comparison. So I guess you're right. It's not really worth it because you don't get trophies as well, right?
Yeah, no trophies, and the loot for the actual win isn't it doesn't count, or it's like very little at least. I just found myself losing elixir because I was in the middle of a push and trying to do a war. It didn't work out very well.
All right, so let's move on to the final question of the interview. What do you do outside of YouTube? Do you play sports, instruments? What do you do?
Yeah, outside of YouTube, I started playing instruments in second grade and sports probably around the same time. My piano is actually my main instrument that I play. I've been playing that since second grade. And then I started guitar in middle school, which I still play. And now I'm actually playing drums. I have a drum set actually over here at my apartment that I play a lot. So I have those 3 instruments that I play. I create music with my buddy who lives in California. We go back and forth over Skype, but we used to live together in California when we were going to school. We dormed up together. So that's where we've been doing the majority of our music making. And when it comes to sports, soccer's my primary sport. I started that in grade school as well, and I've actually had a chance to play in Europe in a tournament on this US team, so that was pretty fun. So I still play indoor in the winters and stuff. I haven't played outdoor in a little while, but I try to stay active when I can.
All right, that's awesome. So thanks so much for doing this interview, and I'll catch you later in Clash maybe.
Yeah, no problem. You guys, hope you like the video. We'll be sharing it around on my Twitter, all that stuff. So check out Daily Clashers. You got some pretty solid videos, pretty solid interviews too.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.